You're listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZWLP Conroe and 106.1 KZCCLP Conroe and worldwide on irlonestar.com.
Welcome to Chamber Chat. Chamber Chat is a morning radio show where we chat about the Conroe Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce upcoming events and members. I'm one of your hosts, Courtney Galle, Director of Special Events, and I have a special guest host with us today, Margie Taylor with Taylorized PR, because Brian Bondy couldn't make it today. So welcome. Margie's going to be guest host / guest. But the Conroe Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce is a nonprofit 501c6 organization that is designated as a 3-star accredited chamber by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. The mission of the chamber is to strengthen the economic environment and quality of life in Montgomery County. This chamber is made up of more than 1,100 members and provides members monthly networking events, educational seminars, cost-effective marketing opportunities, and the chamber has been in business for 83 years. The purpose of the show is to inform listeners of the monthly events of the chamber and to promote our members. Each month, guests are brought on to talk about what is happening with the chamber and get the inside scoop of our members, what they do, and what has made their company successful. I hope you have your cup of coffee because we have a great lineup this morning. I don't have coffee, I have water.
I know, I wish I had coffee.
Sorry.
Darn it all. Should have went next door and got some more coffee.
You should have. Sometimes we need coffee. But it's water because I have an infection. So you'll have to excuse me if I'm sucking on lemon drops as well, too. But welcome. We have some great guests today. Margie, do you want to introduce yourself real quick? And then we'll, as the guest host / guest.
We will start with that. I am Margie Taylor. I also host a show, Conroe Culture News, Mondays at noon. And I have a PR consulting company, Taylorized PR. I get your name out, taylorized to you and your business. Yes. Work with nonprofits, small business, whatever. So anyway, I am glad. I just happened to be in the neighborhood in downtown Conroe, and I was told to put on the headphones and get ready to roll. So yes. I'm rolling. Oh, but let me mention, this Thursday is the farmers market in downtown Conroe.
Yay.
It is now at Heritage Park. Normally it's at Founders Plaza, and we've been doing this for over 2 years, first Thursday of the month. But because everybody likes music, and it's a free concert there the first Thursdays of every month from April through September, we decided to make it one big party.
Yay!
So you can get your fresh produce, you can get handmade soaps and honeys, and I think there's going to be like 5 food trucks there.
Awesome.
And the big band that's playing is the Peterson Brothers. Now, these kids are kids. They're 17 and 19.
Wow.
And they are phenomenal. They're the headliner.
Cool.
There's another band before them that starts at 6:30. But the Peterson Brothers, they were actually in the Conroe Americana Music Festival, one of the 54 bands.
Yeah, recently. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was in May. And they had the huge tent area. I mean, they are outstanding.
Awesome.
So if you want to go have some free fun, bring your blankets, bring your chairs, go sit on the lawn, go to the farmer's market.
Just behind the chamber.
Just behind the Lake Conroe Chamber of Commerce. The chamber that's been in business 83 years.
Yes, I feel like I've been there that long.
What time does it start, Margie?
It's 4 o'clock. Thank you for asking me.
Yeah.
4 to 8 p.m. And it's not even dark then, so hey.
No, not at all.
And it's actually, I think there's been a cool front.
Yes, it's going to be nice this week, so.
Yeah.
Cold front in Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and that was my pal Rita. Rita and Wiltz and I go way back.
Rita, introduce yourself to our listeners.
Well, good afternoon. My name is Rita Wiltz, and I'm the Executive Director of Children's Books on Wheels and founder. We're a nonprofit 501c3 organization. And what we do is promote literacy by providing books to kids in Montgomery County. We're north, south, east, and west. We're in areas that nobody goes. It's kind of like one of those, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Well, there's red clay dirt. We're out in Deerwood. We're out in Splendora. We're out in Willis. We're out in Magnolia at SOS. We're out at the Mission. We're down in Tamna. We're down in Springs. We're in the Woodlands. We're everywhere. One organization with three components: educational literacy, financial literacy, the free taxes, and then the social services, where we go into the undisclosed location where women are in hiding to provide social services. And then also we work with the schools to provide social services to students that need them in 5 languages. We're 5 languages now. So,
Five languages?
5 languages: English, Spanish, Russian, Vietnamese. We got a girl that's
my
that
gosh.
speaks Creole, and we speak Vietnamese and Chinese. So Montgomery County is diverse.
I didn't
We're
know
div-
I didn't know Russian was prevalent.
It is prevalent. It is prevalent. When
I
you
know.
have people moving from other places, other countries, there are things that you need to do in the United States, and you have to do your federal income taxes. You have to get yourself in line to get insurance. So we help with all those type things through the marketplace, CHIP, Medicaid, food stamps, and all our sites are mobile. We have 15 mobile sites.
I did not know that.
I
You've
didn't know that either.
expanded.
Wow.
We've expanded, and we're always available, and we belong to the Conroe, Lake Conroe Chamber, to provide our services. So we're everywhere we need to be, and if you need us, we're there Monday through Friday, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. We're available to provide services. Thank you, Margie.
Yeah, and we'll get into more about that in a little bit. But I want our other guest to introduce herself as well.
Good morning. I'm Sarah Redfield with Meals on Wheels, Montgomery County, and I'd like to tag along with Rita there. We are everywhere in Montgomery County. We're in Porter, we're in Magnolia, we're in New Caney. We cover all 1,000 square miles. We're also a 501c3 nonprofit, and we provide home-delivered meals to homebound seniors. If you're-
Delicious meals. I've had a chance to taste some of those meals.
Yes, our chef,
Delicious, homemade.
John,
Oh my gosh.
He's graduated from culinary school,
Yeah.
and he makes remarkable food. He has a passion for seniors, and he thought, why not treat them well? They're in the
Right.
twilight of their years. Let's
Wow.
make sure we take good care of them.
Yeah.
You can come to our kitchen for a tour on the first Friday of every month, and the bonus is you get to taste the food that John's making that
So
day.
good. Brian and I, when we toured, we had some, like a chicken broccoli. I don't know. It was good. I was like, oh my gosh. It's homemade food. It's awesome.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
trying to do his best to get away from all the processed
Right,
foods.
and you don't
because
realize that,
seniors need
yeah.
good nutrition.
Right.
Did you know 50% of seniors who go to the emergency room are malnourished?
Wow.
It's
That's a lot.
Frightening statistic. So by getting nutritional food to them every day, we're
Yeah.
helping them stay healthy.
Right.
The experience I had with you was my dad, he lived to be 98, and he received food from Meals on Wheels, and it was based on his diet. So not only do you provide hot meals for them, they actually check on them when they come in to make sure that they're okay. If they're not, you can find someone, you see them on Monday, you may not see them again until Friday, but Meals on Wheels was there for Dad, and I appreciate what you did. And he had to have this certain diet, and when I would warm his food up, it always smelled so good to him. And a lot of with seniors, it has to smell good in order for them to taste it. But I love what you do, and you get kudos from
Well,
me
thank you,
because of the way
Rita.
you guys took care of my dad and how important it was for him to have that hot meal.
And that's what we feel we're able to help families, and we so appreciate that your dad was able to get some service
Yeah.
too, because people move around so much
Right.
nowadays, they don't live near their families anymore. So we're helping alleviate that burden, because our volunteers, they're there every day, Monday through Friday, and they're a connection, a social connection, and
Right.
a safety check. They can see it.
Right. It's not just the meals. It's
more than a meal.
It's a
It's
bigger
the
component
friendship
of
that
that.
they have, and then they also
Right.
check on them. They'll go in and somebody's dehydrated. Who's going to call 911? It's the people from Meals on Wheels.
That's
Right.
right.
And we'll get into more of that as well later today. But Margie, what other stuff do you have coming up, or
What do I have coming up?
any more stuff downtown? I know downtown's busy today.
Yes, August 11th is the first anniversary of the Branding Iron, which is also right next door to us on the other
Yes.
side of us. So they are having food trucks,
Yay.
music,
Awesome.
entertainment. The Branding Iron does all kinds of things. Of course, that's where you can get your specialized, tailored Conroe shirts, souvenirs. I don't think there's any other place in Conroe you can actually get Conroe shirts. Yes.
Yeah.
So they do a lot of different things for men too. They have men's shaving products and hygiene things. but you can get the Tiger Boogie book about Conroe High School football that actually my brother-in-law
that's
wrote.
cool. Oh, wow.
I know. There you go. There's a plug for Kevin
Conroe
Taylor.
High. I graduated
Yes.
from Conroe High. That's my
They
alma
have
mater.
that book next door.
Love
and
it.
they have a lot of things that are about Conroe,
Right.
which are unique.
Right.
So, and they also do printing and T-shirts and special things that you need for all your, I won't say tailored, but personalized promotional
Notice she said
items.
Taylorized.
Well, you know.
Hey, you
but
gotta
so
plug
they're
it.
having an anniversary. And we have just distributed the monthly calendars for downtown Conroe. Most of the shops have them outdoors, outside their windows,
Awesome.
showing you all the things that are going on. I mean, whether it's the Owen Theater, the Crichton Theater, any performances, anything done with the Christian Youth Theater group that's at the Crichton. I believe they're going to be doing Fiddler on the Roof. And the Red Brick Tavern, the Corner Pub, have
There's so
nightly
much that I
entertainment
don't
that's
think-
mostly free.
Right. That people
And-
don't realize. You need to come to downtown after 5.
It's amazing.
Tons
The
of stuff.
Conroe Art League, of course, the Madeley Gallery is down there, and people can go in there and just check it out. But they have a monthly artist reception, and Pacific Yard House is about to open up.
Oh.
And they are the old Conroe Ice House, so they're on Pacific and Metcalf.
Yep.
Anyway,
Yeah.
just a few things.
Bunch of stuff. Well, we'll talk about more about what's happening downtown and with the chamber and with Children's Books on Wheels and Meals on Wheels Montgomery County after a few short minutes. We'll be back with Chamber Chat.
A Lone Star Community Radio is ready for the summer. If you or anyone you know is looking for summer internship opportunities, a Lone Star Community Radio is a great place to grab the mic and be on the air. A Lone Star Community Radio offers a great opportunity to those interested in learning about the radio world all year round. Be an on-air personality, talk show producer, or YouTube, TV, podcast editor. Contact the station at info@irlonestar.com or call the station's message line at 936-647-3776.
And we are back with Chamber Chat. I am one of your hosts, Courtney Galle, the Director of Special Events at the Conroe Chamber of Commerce. And I have a special guest host with me today, Margie Taylor.
Hi.
Filling in. I saw her at the chamber. I'm like, hey, you want to come to Chamber Chat?
Sure.
I need a guest host. So she's always willing to fill in. She's a great volunteer. I appreciate all that you do for the chamber, Margie. So we're just talking about a couple things that are happening downtown. And you were talking about Branded Iron having their
Anniversary
event coming up. Yes.
They're having an anniversary party, and that is on August 11th, I believe. Of course, you can always go to Experience Downtown Conroe and see the latest and greatest on Facebook, and because I post all the events. Oh, I cannot forget about talking about the Monties. The Monties are Saturday, August 12th, and that is our local Tony Awards. It's awards given to the performances, the people that have been involved, the actors, actresses, and that from the Owen Theater and the Crichton Theater. And it's a very
Awesome.
formal affair where they dress up, and tickets are only $10.
Oh, wow.
And that's hosted by Sean Thompson, Stephen Green, Craig Campabella, who also has a studio right across the street from here and does the bronze sculptures. He's pretty famous.
I've been
just
in there.
saying.
It's really nice.
It-
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well,
So-
awesome. Yeah, we were just talking about there's so much stuff that goes on in downtown Conroe that a lot of people don't. I don't think that when you live in a city, I think you kind of need to do like your own kind of staycation and find out what's right in your own backyard.
They should just walk through. And there's a cool boutique right across the street from here. It's called
Tons of
Cowtown
stuff.
Couture.
Tons-
And I
tons
will
of
bet
stuff.
none of you ladies have ever been in there.
Super
You should
cute.
go and look.
Cute
There's
stuff.
super cute stuff, and I buy a lot there.
Yeah.
I hope
Shopping.
nobody's listening.
Yeah.
Shopping.
Shopping, right?
The
Yeah.
S word, shopping.
Yes, but you forgot to mention, and I'm sure this is probably on your thing you're going to mention later,
Probably.
about the Morning Mingle,
Yes.
which is on the 10th
Yes, it
at
is.
Incredible Pizza next week, next Thursday.
Yes, they do. So that's what I like to tell a lot of people about our Morning Mingle is that, you think Conroe Incredible Pizza Company, but oh my God, It's the buffet is amazing.
It's actually really good because I don't eat eggs. So to go to a breakfast that doesn't serve just eggs,
and it's not
lot.
like breakfast pizza. They have tons of stuff. They have this.
They have that, but
A breakfast pizza?
Yes, but they have other stuff. They have this blueberry
Cobbler.
Dewberry cobbler thing. Oh my gosh, it's
really
sinful. Good. It's so good.
And biscuits and gravy.
Tons of stuff.
And candied bacon.
Yeah. So it's
and
only
coffee.
It's only $10. You get to network with everybody there.
Yep.
I think we're doing the 60-second commercial this month. We try to change it up every month. Last month, I wasn't there, but I heard they did the speed networking.
Yes.
Which is my favorite. I like it. So we try and do it. It's not your ordinary 60-second commercial event. I mean, it's different every month. So come out. It's only $10. Please RSVP ahead of time so we know what the count is. And yeah, we have tons of fun.
You always meet somebody new.
Correct.
At any of the chamber events.
Correct.
It's about relationships. It's not sharing your business card. It's about actually seeing and speaking to someone, and you can hear their story.
Mm-hmm. Get connected, stay connected. That's what the chamber says.
That's what it's about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The event you had last week was wonderful. Your
Oh,
first time
thank you.
event.
Primetime Conroe. Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that. It was
It
our
was
first
fun.
event. So it was kind of, it was an event to kind of a business expo, kind of after hours event we had a membership event in December. So we invited all of our new members and then also opened it up to current members to have a booth. And so we're looking to probably tweak that a little bit for next year and try and hold it again next year. But yeah, it was fun. We had a hula hoop contest. We had cornhole games.
Did I see Margie with a hula hoop?
You did.
You might have. It was an
you did.
accessory.
Yes.
Yes.
We had a costume contest. We had best decorated booth contest. It was a lot of fun. We had food and fun, dancing. It was really fun.
The food
I enjoyed
was
myself.
delicious.
Spectrum Catering. Thank you very much, Spectrum, for that. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. Did you play any games? Did you hula hoop? I don't think I
didn't
saw you hula hoop.
but I watched everybody else hula hoop. I kind of cheered them on.
She just
a little
looked
Yeah.
good. She was
Yeah,
wearing
right.
a purple top, I recall.
Yes,
Thank
you did look very cute. And the staff was dressed in the 80s. Margie
Yes.
was the 70s.
60s.
Oh, 60s.
I was
Sorry.
a flower girl with white go-go
It
boots.
was really cute.
And she had sequins and everything. You should have seen her.
It was really cute. Yeah. We'd love, you'll see some more information about that coming up.
Oh, and the white
next year.
go-go boots. You had on white go-go boots.
Yes, I did.
Right?
Yes, I did.
Right.
You never know where I'm going to show up with those on. Just saying.
Oh,
I might be at the morning
boy.
mingle with my white
Hey.
go-go
Oh,
boots on.
boy.
That would be awesome. But yeah, so we have different events at different times of the year for our chamber members that can participate.
That's a really fun chamber event was the Fun After 5 at the Dance Studio 105.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Line dancing.
Yes.
Salsa lesson. You were dancing?
I was.
Oh.
Yeah. So, well, why don't we I'll just kind of go in on all the networking events that are coming up at the chamber. So on Monday, we have Maximize Your Membership, which is kind of our new member orientation, but you don't have to be a new member. You can be a current member and come and find out what all of the chamber has to offer. That's 7:30 at the chamber on Monday. I know it's kind of hard to come first thing Monday morning, but start off the week with the chamber and you'll be good. And just RSVP online for that. We'll have all the staff there. We'll have some diplomats there, and you'll just learn a lot more about what the chamber has to offer. And then on the 9th, we're going to have a blood drive. So if anybody wants to give up their blood, come with us. What is I want to suck your blood? Isn't that what the vampire says?
Want to talk your blood.
Yeah.
Donate your blood. Wait, where'd it cost?
And it's open to everybody. You don't have to be a chamber member to attend. It starts at 9 a.m. at the chamber. And if you want some more information, you can go to our website. So come and donate blood because that's always a good cause. And then the next day we have Morning Mingle at 7:30 at Conroe's Incredible Pizza Company. And then at 11:30 on the 10th, we have Chamber University. AvaCoach will have their Lunch and Learn, which is always a great way to come and learn more about how to market your business. That is free, but we ask you to please register online so we can order lunch. And then on the 17th, we're going to have Fun After 5 at 5:05 at Cornerstone Collision Center. So that's going to be a fun event. And then we have some more Chamber University training coming up on the 22nd. And then, as we'll talk about a little bit more, we're going to have the Real Men of Montgomery County Style Show.
And
on the
that
24th.
is a lot of fun.
It is.
And it
Tons of
always
fun.
benefits a nonprofit
It does.
in our community.
Yes, so that's what's very unique about this event. And this year, our nonprofit charity partner is Meals on Wheels Montgomery County.
Wonderful. What a great cause.
Yes.
And we're so excited to say one of our board members is going to be one of the models.
Yes.
Jeremy Hall has
Yes, he has graciously RSVP'd. I think he's excited.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can
so,
see Jeremy doing that.
yes, can't you?
I can see him.
Yeah. So what the chamber does is we invite the real men of Montgomery County, you should put in quotes, real men of Montgomery County to model the hottest styles of the season. Excuse me, like I said, we always partner with a member nonprofit. And so this year it's going to be on the 24th. It's going to be in the evening. We've normally had it as a luncheon, but we're going to go nighttime.
Cocktails.
Yes, cocktails. We'll have about 20 or so models. Yeah, it'll be lots of fun, dancing. It'll be more kind of a happy hour cocktaily time. But we're going to have the contest for the real man. We're actually going to crown the real man at the event. Normally we do it afterwards, but we're going to crown the real man. So you can go ahead and purchase your real man contest tickets previously, and you can purchase them the day too. So last year's real man was John Husbands with Souls Insurance. He was representing the Assistance League. So John's going to come back to defend his title, but I know we have some great models this year who might win it as well too.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that sounds like a challenge.
It'll be really large.
I love it.
That sounds like a challenge. I can see Jeremy. He's going to be strutting his stuff for
Oh, yeah,
sure.
for
So,
sure.
yeah,
Yes.
we just have a really good time with that event. Tickets are $60, and we have cocktail tables that you can sponsor for $300, and you get 4 tickets with that cocktail table. So you can purchase those online at conroe.org or stop at the chamber, or call me or email me, and we'll get you set up, and we'll talk a little bit more about Meals on Wheels when we get back from our commercial break in just a few minutes. So we'll be back with Chamber Chat. Margie, you going to still be here? Margie's
Nope.
going to leave.
Margie's
okay.
gotta go.
Thanks, Margie. We appreciate you being our
Bye,
special
Margie.
guest host. And we'll be back with Chamber Chat in a few minutes.
Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show. With monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
And we are back with Chamber Chat. I'm your host, Courtney Galle, the Director of Special Events at the Conroe Chamber. And we just said goodbye to Margie, who was filling in for Brian Bondy this morning as one of the special guest hosts today. But I want to go in and start talking. We were just talking about the style show. So I want to talk to Sarah a little bit about Meals on Wheels, Montgomery County. So Sarah, can you give our listeners a little bit of background information about the organization?
Yes, certainly. Meals on Wheels started in 1973, and our mission is simple. It's to feed the homebound elderly in Montgomery County and to provide transportation services. As you know, when you age, you enter a continuum of physical decline. Most people reach a point where we're not ready for that nursing home, but we need assistance to stay at home. And as we mentioned before, a lot of times our families aren't around. Social Security and Medicare, they don't really, they don't provide meals. They provide other assistance. And if you do find yourself fortunate enough to have family members around, they can't come by every day and see you. They're overwhelmed. So what we like to provide that fill-in space. We provide the nutritious meal, the friendly volunteer, and the safety check.
Yeah. Which I think this is the most unique thing. I didn't realize that either until, like I said previously, Brian and I came in and had a tour. And again, you think Meals on Wheels. I mean, you know, obviously just think of the meals. You don't think about that they're home-cooked nutritional meals. But also, I think the best part of it is the companionship that the volunteers give to your I don't know, what do you call them?
Our clients.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, our volunteers, we couldn't survive without them. We have over 180 dedicated volunteers.
Wow.
And with their help, we're able to keep our expenses really low. We're very fiscally conservative, at less than 8% ratio of expenses.
Wow.
So
that's
our
awesome.
services go farther. And the volunteers become so attached to the seniors that
Right.
sometimes when we have to change routes due to different people coming on or off service, the volunteers will call and say, but I'm going to miss Mr. Joe.
Yeah,
I've been
that's what they
delivering
said
to
about
him.
Dad. He had
Yes.
the same ones because they became friends and they started
Right.
talking, and he looked forward to the visit.
Right.
And it was just good for him. They became like an extended family to us because we would go by and we would see them, and they knew all the kids. They knew the grandkids. They knew everybody.
Aw.
So they're more than just a meal. They're
Right.
a whole lot more than a meal.
A lot
Right.
of seniors tell us how lonely they are. And
Ugh.
boy, do their eyes perk up
breaks
and
my
their
heart.
smile brightens
Right.
when they have a chance to talk to the volunteers.
They knew where the hidden key was. Just in case.
One of our other volunteers, she's so cute. She has her schedule down pat where she puts her most talkative senior at the end of her route, so she doesn't feel rushed because
Right.
one of her other seniors, if you're not there by 11:15, where's my meal? So she knows how to
She knows
organize
how
her
they are,
route.
yeah.
It's just amazing what they do.
Well, how do you become a volunteer for Meals on Wheels?
It's really simple. We have a process. You can go online and sign up. We do have to have a background check on you because, of course,
That's important.
you
Yeah.
are going into someone's home.
Right.
And fill out a waiver, do the background check, and we have a quick volunteer orientation, and you're all set.
Wow.
You can decide you want to volunteer once a month. You can decide maybe
Yeah.
once a quarter, or as a lot of our volunteers do, once a week. We also have a need for subs. Sometimes we have
Oh, okay.
routes
Yeah, that
go
makes
down.
sense,
You know,
right.
summertime, a lot of people are traveling.
On vacation, of
and
course.
you can just say, okay, I'll be a sub. Call me when you need somebody.
Right.
So-
Oh, that's great.
And the best thing about it, it's not a lot of time. You go to the kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
either the kitchen in the Woodlands at 10:30, or you pick up in Conroe at 10:30, depending on where you want to deliver, and you're back by 11:30, 11:45.
Wow.
It's great. It was a wonderful experience for us. Part of a National Charity League, one of our projects was to help with that. And we had the coolers and everything. It was a wonderful experience for us and for the girls. 'cause
We
it's a
could not
mother-daughter
survive
organization.
without National Charity League and National Charity Roundtable. Those two groups do so much for us. We can always count on them, especially when we need extra volunteer opportunities.
So not only individuals, but if you have a group that can
Groups can
volunteer, with
volunteer.
church
Yeah, it was
groups,
wonderful for us,
families,
yes.
that would be awesome.
And
Yeah.
now the meals we deliver are only Monday through Friday. So we had a lot of people come to us and say, but oh my gosh, I work all week and I
Right.
really want to help a senior. So we started a new program called breakfast bags. And
Oh, that's right. Yes. Yeah. Tell us a little bit more about that. I
yeah,
forgot about
breakfast bags are great because they're additional supplemental nutrition. It's all non-perishable. It's things like soft granola bars, applesauce cups or fruit cups, or even those really cool little peanut butter cups, just single servings. And you can deliver those on Saturdays. Some companies will even say, hey, but I want to put the breakfast bags together.
Right.
Or some groups, in fact, we had a third grade class that was so cute. They wanted to do the breakfast bags. So they
Aw.
decorated lunch bags and had their donations brought in, and then they brought them to us, and they were just so excited.
that.
Oh,
Oh,
that's nice. That's
That is.
teaching a child early to give back. That's a
Right.
wonderful process.
right.
So there's a lot of ways to do the breakfast bags. You can fundraise and
Yeah.
provide the items, or you could do a team building and put the bags together. And I'll tell you, it's amazing what a little decoration on a breakfast bag does.
We'll do.
We
A
had-
little bit goes a long way.
We
Yeah.
had one of our volunteers call us up because she was so tickled. She had delivered some breakfast bags, and then the next week she was there delivering the regular meals, and she said that her client had put the breakfast bag decoration up on her refrigerator.
Oh, that's sweet.
It is.
It is.
It just
Oh, my
means
gosh.
a lot.
Warms
Another
the
neat
heart.
thing we do, because we really care about our seniors, is we do birthday bags.
Oh, awesome.
Did you see those
I
when you were at the
did.
kitchen?
I did, yes.
It's so cute. We have a lady who makes cupcakes for us, sometimes cookies, and then we put them in a box and with other little goodies and decorate it. And we've had many seniors tell us that's the only birthday gift they get.
Oh, my gosh. That's heartbreaking.
So
But that's great that y'all provide that service to them. Yes. Well, what other kind of things that go on at Meals on Wheels that our listeners may not know about? Like, what other events do y'all have and things like that?
well, we are doing a sporting clay shoot. It's called the Great Pumpkin Shoot. It'll be our second year that we're doing it. It's so much fun. And one thing that's unique about ours is we want newcomers to come.
Awesome.
Last year, we had 13 women participate, and some of them had never done sporting clays before.
Wow.
They had so much fun. They're coming back. It's on October 27th at the Blackwood Gun Club, who's a chamber
Yes,
member.
they are a chamber member. Yes.
As well. Have you been out there, Courtney?
We had an after hours a couple of months ago. It was really nice.
That's
They've done
right.
a lot out there.
I actually got to shoot because
did,
normally
yeah.
I'm organizing the event, so I don't get to shoot. So.
They gave you a gun?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
They did. They're really awesome out there.
So it's a lot of fun. It's Friday morning. It starts at 8 a.m. and
Awesome.
we'll be done by 1:32. Last year we had 16 teams, and we raised enough money to provide 17 seniors with an entire year's worth of meals.
Wow, that's awesome.
Really,
Wow.
so amazing. And this year we would like to double that. So
Yeah,
sign up, and if you don't want to shoot, you can volunteer.
there you go. There's
It's
another
a
way to
really
give back.
fun volunteer opportunity, and
Yeah.
all volunteer events are at our website, which is MOWMC/volunteer-event.
Or you could go to the chamber website, find them under the member list, and you can get there as well too. So yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah. If you can't remember the website, yeah, that sounds great. And do y'all do something else? Do y'all do another event, a run?
Yes, we do a 5K. Last year was our inaugural 5K. We had it out at a brewery.
Yes.
Which
I
is
thought
so much
that was cute.
fun. Yes. So not only did you get a T-shirt, but you got drink tickets and a pint glass. So after you run, you get to sit down and have some fun. And we
Yeah.
were so amazed by the response that we actually had to close registration early.
We did, yes.
Because everybody wanted to come out and
Right.
run for beer.
Why not?
So
That's
we'll
an
be doing
incentive.
that again
would be
this
that would be an
February.
incentive for me.
Yeah.
Run. Forrest,
Yeah,
run.
for a beer. I'll run for
We
a beer.
had moms with strollers. We
Mm-hmm.
had people with their dogs. It was really exciting. And we had a group from Houston come up, a runners club, which they
Yeah.
won most everything. And we're like, what's going on here? And they said, well, when we heard about the beer, we thought we'd drive all the way up for your
Yeah,
event.
there you go. Well, that's, I think, when you're an event coordinator, it's hard to make stuff unique and different from your average, like, golf tournament, things like that, even though the chamber does have an awesome golf tournament with Lobster Fest. But, yeah, and I think y'all have some really great unique events that,
thanks,
that go
Courtney.
for a great cause. So we appreciate that. And, again, remember to mark your calendars for August 24th. It's a Thursday. It'll be from 5 to 8:30 at the Grand Hall at Deer Lake Lodge, which is located on FM 2854 for the Real Men of Montgomery County Style Show.
Courtney, how should people dress for that if they're not the models?
If you're not the model, I mean, if you want to go all out and dress fancy, you can. I mean, it's going to be casual, I
Okay.
mean,
So you could come from work.
oh, definitely come from work, for sure. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to dress up. I mean, I try to, I would say business dressy. Is that a...
Like what Rita's wearing today.
Yes.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
well,
you.
plus it's August, so of course
It's
it's
August.
gonna be warm. So like
Yeah,
a sundress
yeah.
would be really cute for ladies, and men they can wear jeans and boots and things like that, or whatever if they have a suit on and come from work. So I want to make sure that I thank all of our sponsors, because this event could not be done without our sponsors, because we want to be able to give back as much money as we can to the local nonprofit. So
Sponsors make the world go round.
they do. So Events Plus is a sponsor. They sponsor the runway. Mackenzie's Barbecue, they sponsor the dinner. DJ Dave, he's going to be our sponsors the music before, after, and during. And then, gosh, I hope I don't leave anybody out. A Different Bloom does the centerpieces, the flower arrangements. We have...
And they're a new chamber member. Aren't
They are a chamber member. Yes, Holly does a lot for the chamber. Walgreens is going to be a sponsor. They're donating some water. We have Faust and Silver Eagle, who will be donating some of the spirits, as I call them, for the audience and for the models. We also have, I wish I would have wrote it down, because then I'm afraid I'm going to forget. But yes, we could not do it without our sponsors. It really means a lot to us for that. And then to be able to support a great nonprofit like Meals on Wheels.
Well, we sure appreciate that. Now, the tickets for the voting, is that something you can buy ahead of time if you're not able to make it?
You can. So that's something we're doing different this year. So the tickets for the Real Man contest, so you can buy one for $10 or four for $20. And so if you pre-purchase them, what we'll do is we'll have them available at check-in when you come that evening. And then basically that night, what you'll do is we'll have a table set up with everybody's name on it. And then after the event, you know, whoever has the best strut, whoever modeled it well, maybe who you think is cute. Either way, there's no really instructions for who you can vote for. And then you'll just stick it in their bowl. And then at the end of the night, we'll gather and we'll crown the real man. We'll get a crown for him and a sash and everything. So I'm excited about being able to do that at the event. And yes, and play. I think we might end up playing the Miss America theme song a little bit too.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's really fun, and the guys get into it.
Is Rodney doing it again this year?
He's not, because I'm going to have him. We have some people from the chamber looking at us. Hi. Our friend Jennifer Matthews with Economic Development. She has her granddaughter out there. Hi, Ellie. Hi. They're visiting, so give them a shout out. Hi.
Yes.
How
With the
adorable.
grandbaby.
Yes.
Look at her.
Hi, Ellie.
And the
Hi.
grandmother is from the best class ever, LMC.
Oh yeah.
Best class ever.
I might have to
2015.
might have to argue that a little bit. But
Well, the best
yes.
class ever, LMC. You know, we the best class ever.
Hi, Ellie. We are going to be able to visit with her later. We're so excited. Thanks for stopping by and seeing us. So if anybody ever wants to come out and see us on the radio or listen, call in, do something. But yeah, so I'm excited about being able to crown the real man. But the guys really get into it. Most of them have done it. The models have done it for several years.
Okay.
So it's going to be the runway is going to be very interactive this year. So it's going to be a little bit different. So the guys are going to be going through the crowd. So we're trying to change it up, make it a little bit spontaneous this year. So
I can't
and
wait
it really
to go.
encouraged that model contest. So yes, and our retailers so far, we have Boot Barn that's in, and Outback Western Wear. We'll have a couple other retailers that'll help us participate as well too. So we really appreciate that. So you can go to Conroe.org and purchase your tickets there. It's going to be a really, really fun event. And we can take a short break and then come back and talk about children's books on wheels. We'll be right back with Chamber Chat.
Remember to download the Lone Star Community Radio app from your Google Play Apple Store. Bring Montgomery County's community radio with you anywhere with your smartphone or tablet. If you are in the Conroe area, tune in on FM 104.5, 106.1. If you are on your computer, bookmark irlonestar.com as your internet radio station. Lone Star Community Radio, broadcasting 24/7 from the heart of downtown Conroe, Texas.
And thank you for joining us. This is Chamber Chat, the Conroe Chamber of Commerce monthly chat with our members. And we were just talking about the Real Men of Montgomery County Style Show that is going to be August 24th. And our charity partner is Meals on Wheels Montgomery County. And just want to thank the rest of our sponsors, Woodforest National Bank, Consolidated Communications, the Courier, and First National Bank, as well as the Grand Hall and the other partners that we have to make this event so successful. So again, please purchase your tickets. You can purchase a cocktail table, purchase your tickets in advance for the Real Man contest, and come out for a great time. Is there anything else you want to add more about Meals on Wheels or anything, Sarah?
Well, I'll just throw in a few quick statistics in case you're playing trivia.
Yes.
The average age of our clients is 80. Our oldest volunteer is 91. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
It is amazing.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
He is just a joy.
Oh.
It doesn't look a day over 70. And our oldest recipient is 100.
Oh, my goodness.
Margaret will be 101 on November 11th this year.
Oh, well, happy early birthday to her.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's really awesome. So why don't you give the website out for our listeners again?
It's www.mowmc.org.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So Miss Rita, you want to tell our listeners about a little bit more about your organization? You talked a little bit about it this morning, but we want to dive in and let them know you do tons of stuff, and I know you have an event coming up, so we want to talk about that as well.
And I love reading, so I can't wait to hear what you do with kids for reading.
Oh, yes. Well, Children Books on Wheels, we are a nonprofit mobile literacy organization where we promote reading through the three components that we have. The component of the education is actually a part of the after school, Monday through Friday from 3 o'clock until 6 o'clock. Children's Books on Wheels, we now have a place to land. It is the Sleepy Hollow multi-purpose building, and people say just like the movie. Yes, just like the movie, Sleepy Hollow. And that particular facility is the after-school site. The children actually get off the bus there. It's designated. They come in the YMCA staff facility for us. So what you were saying about a background check, that's very important when you have people that are working with your clients, and you want to make sure that everybody's there for the same reason. So it's really important. So when people come in to bring their children, we make sure that they know that. The other thing with the after-school site is the literacy programs. So we have what's called C to Read, and C to Read is a literacy program from 5 to 6, and it's on Wednesdays. It's also the program we had this summer. So the kids were there this summer every day like gangbusters for camp every day at the Sleepy Hollow multi-purpose building. And, you know, we put it out there that we'll be reading this summer after going to camp all day. If you want to read, come in. Children were so excited to read. So for us, our target population is pre-K to 12th grade for that particular program.
Fantastic.
And the children wanted to read. We talked about the volunteers that came in. Miss Carol comes in. She speaks Spanish also. So she was able to do some conversational Spanish with them. We were able to read with the children to get them ready for school. My theory about all of this is the last time you saw a book, it's not going to be the last day of school. So Miss Rita wants you to read.
That's a great
Children
plan.
read
Yeah,
together.
that's
They
awesome.
read to each other. And at the Sleepy Hollow multi-purpose building, we have a stage there. And anybody knows me know that you give me a mic, you put me on stage, I'm going to go. That's what Damien says now. Damien is with, he's with the picture framing company that we work with. And he does a lot of things with us. So he knows that, you know, Miss Rita's going to be reading and doing things together. So what we would like to do is Picture Worth Custom Framing is who he's with. We want people to have access to what we do. So we bring in that technology point of it with Damien. And what he is doing is he is updating our website, working with us, being interactive with the children so that they have access to that. The other thing that the summer program, what it does with the kids is we're able to provide food. So we
Oh, that's
worked
so
with
important.
the best class
Wow.
ever, which was the 2015, I'm going to have to say it, LMC. And through that, we provided a sustainability program that you actually have access to food that has been reappropriated through a lot of the restaurants.
Right.
So with that food, we're able to feed the children during the
Awesome.
summer and then after school because Children's Books on Wheels has a kitchen. And we love to
Oh, wow.
cook, and I love to
Amazing.
cook. I'm
Wow.
Southern. If you come in my house and you don't eat, I'm insulted. So we feed the children to make sure they have access to food. And a lot of kids are latchkey kids. So we want to make sure that they have food to eat while they're waiting for the parents to get there.
Right.
We also have the program where we do on Easter. Really, really proud of it. This was our 3rd year. My niece Delta is special needs. So we wanted to make sure that that particular population had access to celebrate Easter. So we have the Children's Books on Wheels Easter egg hunt. So we
Awesome.
work with Special Angels. They come in that morning at 10:30. We have volunteers from all over the place to come in to work with us.
Oh, good.
And those particular volunteers, we have the Easter egg hunt and Special Angels come in with their vans. We do bingo. We do everything. And then that evening, we have the population of the children from the after-school program.
Wow.
So we want to make sure that Children's Books on Wheels is open to everybody. It was designed to be inclusive for everyone. It was designed to be the place that if you didn't have anywhere else to hold your training event, you could come there. Montgomery County Youth Services had used it before for training. We have the training that we do for our financial piece, which our financial piece is the VITA program. And VITA is VITA, and it's Volunteer Income Tax Assistance.
Oh my gosh.
And that's the program that
So
we
you're
have that's
serving
all over
adults
the
as
county.
well.
That's at different locations. And with that, we have volunteers that come in to work with us to provide free tax service. It's a project we've been doing with the IRS for the last 6 years. And the income is $56,000 or less.
Right.
So we provide services for you. And with that, we also have partners that's Wood Forest. So we actually go into the Wood Forest banks to make sure. We were in Fruitalanda. We're at the YMCA. We're
Wow.
at SOS out in Magnolia. We're out in East County at the Mission. we work with you to make sure that you have access to
Right.
services. And then the other piece that we have is while we're at those particular places, at all those times, we donate books. So this past weekend, we were at an event for Gerald Irons, the on and off event that we did with Ellis Williams. We were out, and you had these NFL players, and they were picking
Yeah.
books, and you're trying to get them to read with kids. We worked
Oh, that
with
must have been a great event.
Andre Johnson's mom was there. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
a big event. So anytime we have anything,
Right.
we do books. We're looking at what we can do with Meals on Wheels because I think that would be a great collaboration.
That would be
if
awesome.
you've
Yes,
ever
it would.
met me, you know, give me a minute and I'll find something for you.
Okay, good.
My volunteers said, "Oh my gosh." You know, my husband has said this so many times. People are talking to me and they say, "Well, maybe you can find something for us to do." And he's like standing behind them going, No, she'll find something for you to do. And
Are
then they
you
start
really
to volunteer.
asking?
Well,
Yeah.
Rita, August is Senior Citizen Month, you know.
So
Oh.
we definitely want to do something.
That'd be awesome.
We have books that are donated to us, and we never sell our books. We always donate our books.
That's a
our
great
theme
idea.
Is that we
Goes in
donate
there-
books. We have books that seniors may want.
Right.
So we'll be more than happy to do that. Schools work with us
Love
to
it.
donate books, so we
Okay.
do that. Last year, Children's Books on Wheels, we received an award at the Federal Reserve. It was a Stellar Award for the outstanding financial literacy component that we have. And then with the health component, we're out there helping families with access to social services. We have community health workers. We have healthcare marketplace navigators. We work with BSP and Associates consultants to actually monitor our programs so that we make sure that we're hitting that target population. Because as you know, everything is based on stats. How many people did you service?
Right.
How many were English speaking? How many were rural? All the things that goes into what we do. And to have Dr. Smith working with us to monitor our programs to make sure we're on task, to see what we do. Because sometimes I can get into a tangent. And she's like, she's really
Reels you back in.
Yeah.
Right.
We work with the Healthy Living Mobile Clinic to provide free immunization. We work with the Lone Star Family Health Clinic to do things, and then we volunteer and do things with Interfaith. So when you need an organization to work with you, we're that organization that our volunteers have FBI background checks for fingerprinting. We go through the background check to make sure that because we have access to
That's
your
right.
information.
Right.
When you're working with people and they have access to Social Security numbers,
Oh, gosh.
they have access to date of birth, they have access to different people's information. You want to make sure that that person and that organization is the one. So people call me all the time and say, "Hey, Miss Rita, we need some volunteers." And I go, "What language do you need them in?" And they'll go, "We need some people that speak Spanish to come over. Do you have
Fantastic.
someone that's
awesome.
Vietnamese that can come out and help us?" And that's the services that we provide. And we provide those services, and they go, "Well, when do you make money?" Well, we have fundraisers. We have a big
Yes.
fundraiser coming up.
Yes, tell everybody, and I just want to say again, and this is another nonprofit organization that just does tons of stuff, more than you think. But real quick before we end, tell them about your upcoming event in August.
It's our third annual Dress White Party. Our Dress White Party means that you wear white. It's Saturday, August the 26th. It's at the Sleepy Hollow Multipurpose Building located on Sleepy Hollow Road, the home of Children's Books on Wheels, and we transform that place. There's dancing, live music. It's food. It's for a great cause. It's literacy and for shoes for scholars. With the money raised from that program, we take gift cards to give to children because you have access to backpack and school supplies.
Right.
But then you have the children that also need access with shoes to wear.
Right.
It's a part of their self-esteem. It's a part of that building on. You got the literacy, you got the backpacks, and now you have the shoes to wear. Our facility is transformed to like a club atmosphere. We have food. We always have
Sounds like
wonderful
fun,
food.
Rita.
Yes.
You got to come.
And it's $25 to
it's
attend.
$25 to
And
attend.
you can purchase tickets how?
You can purchase tickets. You can get them there at the door.
Okay.
It's from 8 p.m. until 11 p.m. If you go in through Tamina, you want to pass Home Depot. You go completely past Home Depot. You
Right.
cross the railroad track. Once you completely cross the railroad track, you make a right, and then
Or
you
just
make a
visit
left
the
on
website
Sleepy Hollow.
if you need directions. And that's really all the time. Sorry to cut you off, but that's all the time we have for Chamber Chat this month. You can visit the chamber at conroe.org, and then the podcast for this radio show will be on our website soon. So check that out. Thank you so much, Rita and Sarah, for joining us,
Thanks,
and
Margie.
Margie for
Courtney.
filling in as well too. And we'll be back next month with more Chamber Chat. Thank you.
Thanks for checking out this podcast of Lone Star Community Radio, Montgomery County's community radio station.
If you enjoyed this recording, make sure to check out our past shows online at irlonestar.com or their respective video or podcast formats on YouTube, Google Play, or iTunes. If you have any questions regarding the show, either it being about sponsorships or questions for the host, contact the station manager at dick@irlonestar.com or call the station at 936-647-3776. This show was recorded in downtown Conroe, Texas at the Lone Star Community Radio Studios, and Lone Star Community Radio reserves all rights to this recording and images.